Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shataria here at Chicago Branch, Great Millstone, prophesizing the return of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai. You all ignorantly call him Jesus, but his true and Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. Coming at you with another lesson, some history facts. Lord will, it is edifying through the Spirit. But as always, before we get started, we're going to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders here at Great Millstone who rule well. Honors to the hopeful elect. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. Salutation to all the Akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity, the speckled bird, and all those whose lineage goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Healthy Barakatha. And to the Akwaf, and those of you out there listening and learning, Shalom and Barakatha to you also. We're going to talk about some history facts this morning, Israel. And truth be told, racial discrimination against black people in America has been going on since day one, especially in Texas, including areas like Kerr County. Here are some key aspects of this history. Slavery. Kerr County had a slave population before the Civil War, with some families owning slaves in Kerrville and Centerpoint. The KKK was active in Texas, using violence and terror tactics, and hanging from ropes became a prevalent form of intimidation, racial intimidation, I might add. One incident involved the hanging of 6 black men in 1894. This happened in Kerrville, Kerr County, where the flood just took place, Israel. Recent discussions acknowledge that racism in Kerrville is not over. It's a reality with local blacks this present day in Kerr County, Kerrville, Centerpoint, and other small townships in Kerr County, Texas. Let that sink in for a moment. Food for thought. And I'm currently doing a series on prominent black cities destroyed or flooded in America. Remember Oscarville, Georgia, now Lake Lanier. Okay. Let's grab some precepts and get ready to close the lesson. I said this was going to be a quick lesson. Let's get Habakkuk real quick, okay? Let's grab Habakkuk. And let's get Habakkuk 2. And I guess I want 12. I'm just go straight to the point. Habakkuk 2 and 12. And it reads, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city with iniquity." And that's pretty much not just Texas, but America as a whole. This place has been built on the blood of my ancestors, the blood of Hebrew Israelites, okay? All right, ever since they brought us over here, we built everything, all right? So this place is built on blood, theft, mass murder, deception, boss bullshit, okay? And again, let me read that to you where to sink in one more time. Habakkuk 2 and 12. "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city with iniquity," okay? All right. And again, racial discrimination against black people in America has been going on since day one, especially in Texas, including areas like Kerr County. And again, here are some key aspects of this history. Kirk County had a slave population before the Civil War, with some families owning slaves in Kerrville and Centerpoint. The KKK was active in Texas, using violence and terror tactics, and hanging from ropes became a prevalent form of intimidation, racial intimidation, I might add, okay? And one incident involved the hanging of 6 black men in 1894. This happened in Kerrville, Kirk County. And recent discussions acknowledge that racism in Kerrville is not over this present day. It's a reality with local blacks this present day in Kirk County, okay? Basically, this was a sundown town that received judgment from Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, okay? Habakkuk 2:12, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city with iniquity, okay? And I just told you, this whole country, America as a whole, was founded on the blood of our ancestors, okay? The blood of Israelites who built everything, all right? Founded on our blood. You know, mass murder, theft, rape, robbery, and boss bullshit, okay? Let's go here real quick and get ready to close the lesson. I said it was going to be a quick lesson. Again, Lord will, it is edifying through the Spirit, and these are history facts, okay? As the elder Malcolm says, we have the receipts, all right? Let's get this Ezekiel real quick. Let's grab Ezekiel. Okay. And we want Ezekiel 35 and 5. Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, and that was Esau's gift, the sword, okay? That's all he brought to the game, okay? That's all he brought to the table was the sword, murder, all right? Deception, boss bullshit, okay? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. See, slavery was over, but they still refused to let us go, okay? They held us captive, and we're still captive this present day, all right? This present day, we're still behind enemy lines, and we're still being held hostage. We're still captives, okay? We're still in our captivity right now, right? And slavery was over. We just did a lesson about a week back on Juneteenth, okay? How they promised you 40 acres in a mirror. That's that forked tongue that Esau speak with. More of his lies, more of his deception. John 10 and 10, the beast cometh but to kill, steal, and destroy. I come to give you life and life more abundantly, roughly paraphrasing, okay? And that's John 10 and 10, all right? And that's what he comes to do. Kill, steal, and destroy. And Esau is like a child, okay? Have you ever been on the basketball court and somebody say they got next and you don't pick him, all right? And it's his ball, so he take the ball. Not only do they take the ball, they want to destroy it. If they can't have nothing to do with it, they destroy it, tear down the court and do everything. This is a big baby Huey. This is Esau. This is his nature, okay? Ezekiel 35 and 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. And like I said, slavery was over and they refused to let us go. Lied, talking about 40 acres in the mirror. No one never saw that. In fact, it's a movie that the elder Malcolm said to look at, 40 Acres in the Mirror. I haven't gotten around to seeing it yet, but I heard it's very edifying, okay? So if you get a chance, check that out. This is Ezekiel 35 and 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Saith thou has not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Okay, so that's all they did was shed blood, innocent blood, okay? And seeing that they hasn't hated blood, blood shall pursue thee, okay? So this is pretty much the Lord vindicating Israel, okay? Vindicating his people, okay? The same things that they did to us, the Lord is now it's being happening to them through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, okay? All right. And this is what's happening firsthand, real time, okay? All right. I'll give you one more and we'll close the lesson because I have to get to my therapy. I said this was going to be a quick lesson, hard hitting, and Lord will, it is edifying. And these are history facts, okay? We have the receipts, like the Elder Malcolm says. Let's close with Psalms. Let's get ready to close with this Psalms. And let's hit Psalms, Salakia, Psalms 137. 137, and I'll go to 7. We'll start straight at 7. It says, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. And this is pretty much going into how they took us off captivity, okay? This is how Esau took us off captive, okay? And they were bragging and boasting about it, so to speak, okay? Psalms 137 and 8, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. So the same thing make you laugh, make you cry. The same thing that you did to us is now being done to you, okay? These plagues are being put on you. It talks about that in that Deuteronomy, how the Lord will take all them curses and put on our enemies. And this is what we're witnessing. This is what we're seeing firsthand, real time, okay? O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, and this present day evil world, or should I say temporal, is slated for destruction. The writing is on the wall. You can almost see these prophecies popping off the pages. The Lord he got a hit out on this place, okay? So, and it's slated for destruction. So come up out of this world, man. Leave this place, man. While the mercy hand is still open. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. And this is what they used to do to Israelite babies, okay? Take them and bust them against the rocks and kill them. Bash their heads in with their rifles and their boot heels, okay? This is what they used to do to our children. And if I'm not mistaken, hate that happened to them, all the way to 16 little girls, whatever, that got destroyed. But what's going around is coming around now, okay? Just like you used to destroy our children, your children are about to get destroyed as well, okay? And this is judgment going forth by Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And these are history facts, okay? All right, history facts, all right? It says, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So that's what they used to do to our children. And this is vindication from the Lord, okay? Because they have done this to our children. And those little children, they say it was about 12, 16 little girls that got destroyed, okay? Well, what make you laugh, make you cry, all right? That's pretty much all I have right now. Lord will, this lesson was edifying through the Spirit. In closing, I'd like to say Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash, Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and Abba Babo. Till the next time, Israel.